morning, everybody. Welcome to Against the Public for January 10th. I wish everyone the best as we press towards a massive weekend in sports. All access customers continue to crush totals 27 and 16, 63% winners, plus 874 units. I had three totals on Thursday's card. We had three in the National Hockey League, two in college basketball, one in the NBA. So you can go over to pickdawgz.com, see how we did on Thursday, and see if we improved on those numbers. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. Today we go back to the NHL for our free winner. Before we do that, I do want to give everyone an idea of what all access customers are going to get on Friday. And we'll start things off very early once again in college basketball. Merrimack and Sacred Heart will start things off. Then we'll follow that up with Kent State, Buffalo. And your get-out game will be UCLA and Maryland. We look to improve on a 29-17 run in college hoops, 63% winners, plus 1,174 units, 10-4 on college hoop totals. In the NBA, you'll be getting New Orleans and Philadelphia, Milwaukee, Orlando, and Golden State, Indiana. NHL bettors will get Montreal, Washington, Vancouver, Carolina, and the Kings and the Jets. And we've been starting a nice little trend in the National Hockey League, 14-7 run plus 802 units. And then, of course, we'll wash it all down with the Cotton Bowl when Ohio State and Texas clash to see who the second participant in the national championship game will be. So plenty to deal with this weekend, plenty on Friday's card, plenty on Saturday's card and Sunday, and it's just going to be another smorgasbord of sports. So please make sure you get involved. And, of course, there's only one way to become involved with every play that I release, and that's to simply become an all-access member. And you can do that over the next 7 days, 30 days. You can get an annual pass for just $4.11 a day. There is something for everyone at Pickdawgz.com. Okay, let's get to your free play on Friday. Start things off 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific. Chicago Blackhawks, 14-25 and 2, 20 and 21 puck line, 16-20 and 5 to the under this season. They head to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Take on the Red Wings, who are 18 and 4 and sniffing the postseason for first time in a while. Red Wings are 24-16 against the puck line, 19 and 2 when it comes to totals. The Blackhawks have dropped 6 of 8 games, while the Wings have won 5 straight after losing 4 straight games. Detroit is a minus $1.80 home favorite with a total of 5.5 under minus 15. Early money is on Detroit and the over. The Blackhawks took down Colorado 3-1 on Wednesday, and I've said this 100 times before. The key to handicapping games is to watch them, analyze trends, ride them out until those trends dissipate, and then find new trends. Each team has one, whether it's a strength or a weakness. And in the Hawks' case, it's how well do they play in their defensive end, and they were fantastic against Colorado. The problem with bad teams is they usually don't like prosperity. And so when a team like Chicago plays well defensively, I expect the next game to not be so good. They did snap a 16-game losing streak on national television against Colorado, so they're probably feeling pretty good from an offensive standpoint. And the positives for Chicago definitely is to play their top line. Connor Bedard has 37 points. He tallied another 2 against Colorado. That means he has points in 8 straight games, and you can see his recognition on the ice, especially in the offensive end, of what to do and really when to try to create plays and when to just dump the puck in, when to forecheck, when to win a battle in the corner. His maturity is playing out right before your eyes, and that's just making Chicago and that top line a lot better. And, of course, Tyler Bertuzzi, he helps a little bit as well, on pace for a 25 to 30 goal season. So that top line for Chicago coming together nicely. Now that Anderson Sorensen saw what everybody else saw, that Bertuzzi and Bedard probably should be on the ice together. Wings are flying high after hiring a brand new coach and Todd McClellan. Certainly not brand new, but new to them. 5-1 with Detroit, averaging 3.67 goals per game and 4 during their winning streak. And we talked before about special teams when betting totals. There have been very few that have been better than the Detroit Red Wings with 10 power play goals in their last 16 games. They're 10 for 19 on the power play over the last 19 chances, and almost 2 goals, power play goals per game under McClellan. 5-on-5 has been so much better for Detroit. They're out shooting their opponents, and really, I don't think. Well, they tied the other night in shots, but they have not been outshot since McClellan took over for the or behind the bench in Detroit. So playing much better from an offensive standpoint. I think we're going to see a high tempo game with plenty of scoring chances. Get this total before it goes to 6. I'm already starting to see some 6s, but we'll still take the 5.5 because that's the consensus number out there. You are going to be asked to lay $1.15 on the juice, but I would get that because I think this game will go to 6. So that's our free play for Friday, over 5.5 minus 15. Please go to pickdawgz.com where every individual play, every discounted package is locked and loaded, including my annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Thank you for all the nice comments on YouTube. Please hit that like and subscribe button. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Friday.